Hey guys, Jay, Travel by Jay. We are doing Between Departures.
That's it.
Myself, I'm your host, Jay, with my beautiful co-host and trusted confidant, my wife, Soraya. Alrighty. Hey baby, how are you doing today?
Hey. It is a pleasure to be here with you guys on another episode of Between Departures.
Welcome guys. We hope that everyone had a wonderful start of a holiday season.
I know, right? I can't believe it's already
It's
already 2026.
It's that season. It's that season that we don't talk about with the guy with the big red suit.
No, we talk about it all the time. Don't even play hard to get because you're a huge Christmas person.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love it, but we started it off with the we had Thanksgiving, but
which was also your birthday.
It was the start of the real, so I was a king diva that day.
You were a king diva that day.
King diva, so it worked, and I thank you very much. It was great. Enjoyed it at our family. Hope everyone had a wonderful, safe holiday to and from wherever they were travels. We know that
people are still traveling back.
Yes, today and tomorrow. I know yesterday was a big, large day for travel. So, it's get there early, do your thing. Patience.
Pack patience.
Because it's not necessarily the worker's fault if something's delayed, whether it's mechanical, weather-wise. And sometimes it may be human error, but that's okay.
Don't want to go viral on TikTok for going crazy at an airport.
Don't be that person.
Although if you do, please tag us.
Absolutely. We will definitely share your video on all our platforms. I promise. Everything is good. I mean, we had a great holiday season.
Yeah.
And, thus far it's starting well.
Yeah.
I know we're coming up into what we consider is our planning season.
It is our planning season.
To where we are looking for all of our vacations and trips.
At least.
And for the big ones, we're doing it through 26. We're already tapping into 2027 because we try to plan at least 24 months. And ideals do come out longer than that, but
the way you want to travel, you can only afford to plan. 2 years in advance.
It gives us an opportunity to plan, and then we can fit little stuff in between there. So, while we're sticking stuff in between there, I know we have a lot going on. Where we're doing couples, we're going to do some groups. Even next year, I want to do a birthday cruise for myself over Thanksgiving. So those who will be available, on Virgin Voyage, just to drop that. And that's what we want to do.
He just loves to tease the idea.
Right? But I've already set up the group, so that's a good thing. It's going to be a pleaser, not just a teaser. So, I do want to ask, and...
Well, now that we are planning.
I do want to ask. I know we love to travel together. We do a whole bunch together. And I know that there is that we're going to do some stuff with the women's group or whatever you guys are going to do. We're going to set that up for May. Mid-May, we discussed. But I want to know, I love you, baby. No, is it okay?
Curious to see what he's going to drop
to travel without your spouse or your loved one?
Hell no.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Well, there's my answer.
If you're going,
that's the episode. Travel safe, travel often, and travel with one eye open.
No. Actually, no, I don't see there's anything wrong with it. And, you and I have always, done for the past 8 years now. We do travel a lot, but we've also planned, little getaways with, the girlfriends and the boys and whatnot. And I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest with you. Because I think it's healthy to have that healthy, boundary, or that, that having that fun time with your friends. I don't think that it should be like an only thing, like we only travel with our friends and not as a couple, because that tends to be a problem. Those are then other problems in a relationship.
There's always, if that's the case, it's going to be other issues as well. It's just magnified.
Right. So, but no, I don't see anything wrong with, like, you know, an annual girls getty and an annual, you know, horsemen get together.
So
you have to definitely
once a month I can go hang out with my boys. We can take a trip or do something.
Once a month.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you said once a year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Or at agreed upon time.
Well, agreed upon time. I don't care. Once a month, once a year, you know, once a quarter.
You heard it. Once a month is okay.
Absolutely. But also, I mean, you also have to, you know, you also have to, you know, travel smart. You know, you can't. This is not like carte blanche for people to do things that you shouldn't be doing. You know. So yeah, no, I mean, I trust you.
No, I know. I mean, and we had before we even got married, we discussed this because we both were, you know, had our solo lives. We were doing our thing. I was doing my traveling. You was doing yours, and you had your girlfriends. And I had my guys. Yeah, exactly. I had my guys. We were going golfing. We're more drinking than golfing, but hey, we still picked up the clubs, right? You know, but it was so cool. In
shout out to Jim Bush.
Jimbo, brother, love you, man. But it's something that I have conversations with some guys and some girls, and it's and guys and gals. So it's funny because some say I would never travel without my partner, and you know, then I sit there and I said, you know, I understand what some people, they may have that kind of relationship that they love to do everything together 100%. It's going to be there. But we love to do that too. But we do find balance because in our lives, everything we do is yours, mine's, and ours.
Right, absolutely.
That means ours is always a priority to where we do things, and everything is centered around us. Right. But you know, if I want to get together with my guys, I want to go do something for the weekend or, you know, something like that. Like I remember going to, Cabo, you know, on a guy's trip, you know, it was ended up being a drinking trip, of course, because that's what we do. You know, went to an all-inclusive, so we were safe. We didn't have to worry about being out in public. We did our thing and just the guys, and we just hang out, and whether we just play cards, most of the time we just, you know, shoot, you know, jaw jack, you know, talk locker room talk, drink, meet people.
Locker room talk?
Yeah, you know.
Wait, explain that.
No, just talk. You know what I mean? Guy talk, okay? Just guy talk. And, you know, if you get together with your sisters, or I know you and your girls that you guys have been friends for, you know, a couple decades at least, you guys try to get together once or twice a year to do something. And it's cool and it's healthy, and I'm like, absolutely, go do your thing.
Yeah, and I think if anything, it's like I personally have to be a little bit more conscious of the calendar, because I think I tend to take on a lot, and then eventually I have to like let something or someone down. So keeping a calendar is like the one thing that I recommend everyone do, because you know. That keeps you honest, and it keeps you available, and if not, then you can at least reschedule. But yeah, I think this year was we packed on a lot.
We did. I mean, we did. You know, we had everything.
We had the grandkids for a month, and that was like not really, you know, expected, but it was certainly welcomed. We expected it. We just didn't expect, you know, yes. But again, it's like, I guess for me, I didn't realize like how time consuming that was going to be.
Yeah, like every weekend, I'm behind the steering wheel, driving everybody everywhere. You know, to somewhere fun for them, where they have their headphones on and their tablets, and you over there with your phone, and I'm just making sure I don't get stopped by the cops.
Or they wanted to take a nap and we had to give them our eye masks.
Right. Why
So
are
they
they
can
getting the
sleep.
luxuries? I'm still a line from my daughter. During that time, they were our two broke best friends.
They were our two broke best friends.
So, but it was great. And it's funny that we were sitting there having a conversation with them the other day, and I don't know, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take you guys on a Disney cruise during the summer. And I'm like, okay, did I just really...
I don't know why you committed to them out loud.
Because they're gonna, I don't know, I thought I said it in my head, but I guess it rolled off the tongue.
Nope.
So, I mean, it's
now
good.
we're being held to the Disney cruise.
Held hostage?
Nah.
Nah, it'll be great. I mean,
It's going to be great.
we're gonna get to do that with them, but building that, we do have our family time. And then the next month, we're going on a family reunion cruise the very next month. After we're gonna do the Disney cruise.
But again, the
next
whole
month.
thing is, scheduling everything. But if you can fit a weekend there for yourself with your boys or with the girls or whatever, I think it is healthy to have like your time where you can be, well, ideally you should have a relationship where you don't need time away from your partner, but yes, you should have time to just do your thing, be with your friends, and
I think you need to have time to be missed. You do.
that is true.
You
I
just have
can't
to-
miss you if you're not gone.
Right. I mean, I'm downstairs and hey, honey, I love you. Where you at? Same place you left me on the couch when you was down before. So anyway, but you're right. I mean, when we sit there and so when we do those kind of trips, it's good to just do those in kind of like we'll do a longer weekend.
Yeah.
Just to make like 4 days. I mean,
Absolutely.
I wouldn't do a guy's trip for, a week, because that would be a lot of drinking. So by day 5, I'll be ready to
the
go back.
reason why you wouldn't do it is because your liver wouldn't allow you to do it, not
Correct. And at
because you
this
didn't
point in time in
want to
life,
do it. There
my
you
body
go.
is like, we're not doing this no
You're
more, buddy.
put together with bubble gum and duct tape.
Absolutely.
Get it.
You know it. So, but it's a good thing, because when we do, and I encourage you to do that. Like, hey, go out with your sisters and do something for a weekend.
You do.
And then, I know you do your day things, but go somewhere for the weekend, and I'm totally cool with that, and I totally support that.
There you
I'll
go.
help plan it.
You heard it here, Fonnie and Riza.
I said plan it, not pay for it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
Okay,
sorry.
never mind.
Sorry, Fonnie. You guys, not this year. You guys missed the boat. Literally.
It is fun. It is fun to have your time to just be out there and just be silly and, you can still be respectful to your partner.
Yeah,
while
I mean,
you're gone.
shoot. I mean, it is a healthy thing to
Absolutely.
have your peers or your friends, your best friends to go hang out
when
with.
you were out there polling people, what percentage would you say was for it or against it?
Believe it or not, most people would say, you know what, that is a good idea. Maybe I should do that. But then they always kind of say, well, I'm just going to see them on the weekend and hang out for a night. I mean, and that was a lot of the response.
Okay.
But a lot were like, you know what, that is something good to have an extended weekend.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I tell them, I said, I do, and so fellas, do not let this happen all the time. Because well,
You have
it's
been
good and
warned.
bad, right? So I do remember when you and Lori, who's our little travel buddies, a travel couple, that you guys wanted to do a weekend in New York. You guys wanted to go do the
We wanted to see
theaters.
Wicked.
They wanted to go see Wicked, which they did. They wanted to go see Wicked and all this other stuff. Well, so I'm sitting there with my little buddy. I'm like, we want to go to New York too. So, yeah.
Crashed
Good and
that
bad.
party.
So we crashed the party, right? I'm not even gonna lie. We crashed the party, but
We did do separate things.
we did separate things.
We did. Lori and I did end up going to Wicked.
And you're Wicked, and y'all did whatever, and we went and
Y'all ended up
because
doing
we want to call a football game up there. We went to like Columbia, and I think we went to the Yankees game or
Right.
something. But we went up going. We're doing our own thing, and in a couple of the bars. I mean, and just hanging out. So we did do our thing, and that was just a fun time. That it was kind of like, hey, you guys are really going to be in a fun city that we all love.
Yeah,
we all love to go to New York. I mean, but
is there not to love?
it is cool to be able to do that. I think we been in different places. I know I did a guys trip in New Orleans with some of my old Navy buddies. We connected and we rented a house in New Orleans, just outside the French Quarter,
right.
And we caught up, and it was a cool time. It was like, I think it was like 5 of us, I mean, so it was great to do that. And then we come back, and it's like, it's really cool to, say, hey, babe, I missed you while I was gone. And you're like, hey, I am totally glad that you had a great time. I missed you, but that's where you need to focus.
Nothing wrong with that.
And it's not like, it's kind of like disconnecting from your daily, what we normally do.
Right.
But just giving you a chance to do whatever you want to do.
Absolutely. And again, it's all very healthy, and I do take it into consideration the fact that we're in a different place in life. Like, I would have never been able to do these many trips at all while I was a single mother with a young child. Or, I think even if, for most people, even if you're a married couple with young children, it's like you really have to be cautious with time, because obviously now your kids take all your gosh darn free time, and then the budget as well. So we are definitely lucky that way, that we have, that we're a single, double income.
That you're single?
No, double income.
Oh, I thought you said you were single. I'm like, now when did I lose out of this relationship?
You didn't.
I didn't want to
double income single household.
Okay. So, I want to circle real back to one thing you said. And you said, yeah, it may be difficult for people when they have kids. Right?
But you can't do it.
However, that is actually a best time to do this. Because, you know what? Kids have 2 parents, right? If they're in the household. So guess what? One parent is going to have that responsibility for 3 days or whatever it is. That's going to allow the other parent to get some space, not worry. Well, they're going to worry, but get some space and go out and get just that recharge, that energy time.
And this is where I tell you that, you are one of a kind because you think that way. Most people are not that way. Maybe they can't afford to take away that whole 3 days, but you can afford 1 night, 2 days, and again, just so long as you have like that time. I remember when I was single and with a small child, my getaways were happy hours. On every other Friday, or one Friday a month or whatever. I love to get together with my work besties to go have a drink for happy hour. Maybe, happy hours.
I still say put them on that little gerbil thing where they drip down the water. That they can actually.
You can't do that to your children.
They can take time. They can take, look, they learn how to ration.
Child protective services.
One of my famous words I always say, it builds character. Okay?
3 words for you.
These builds character.
Child protective services.
You know what? No, I just won't answer.
Yeah, okay. I think he's forgotten his police training and what he used to do. But no, I mean, again, it's like those things are all great. And even again, if you can't afford a whole weekend or you can't afford a night away or whatever, it's a couple hours, it's fine. You need to have that time to yourself.
So yeah, the moral of the story is take time for yourself. But what we try to do is get you to really, take time for yourself, because
are we asking them to take time for themselves?
But this is the thing. You can start off with a couple hours. You can start off with a night.
Absolutely.
You start off with 2 nights. But I'm going to encourage people to take, a weekend, or maybe a Friday through Sunday. That's a Friday night to check out, to go hang out with your girlfriends or your sisters or your brothers or your friends, and then Saturday you guys can kind of do whatever you want to do, whether it's pool, whether it's going to a cool little city like Naples or St. Augustine or somewhere that you guys normally don't go, and take time away to do that, because the whole key is to take time away. And we know that we're going to talk to people that says, I can't do it because of ABC, and you're going to have some people that have a lot more freedom. But if you feel that you can't, we're going to ask that you work toward that step.
Absolutely.
And that's where the partnership or your spouse and help sharing that responsibility. And I think it's really because what happens is you get young couples, they're so used to living their separate lives and do things on their own, and they want to have that partner to do something with, but they tend to go hard. I'm just going to forget everybody. We're only going to do things together.
Got 36 hours.
Right. We had a friend who said that, right? He was counting down. But then you go, and he was married with kids, so that was his time away. So we're good. But then you go back, and then all of a sudden you're like, you kind of miss that being able to hang out with your friends and your girlfriends. So it's in the middle thing where you have to call balance. Because we do, like I said, everybody knows, they see us around, and we do, quite a bit of most stuff together. But sometimes, you'll see me on a plane, I'm taking off and doing something, or you're off somewhere doing something.
Yeah.
I'm in Boston and you're doing something, and you just take off for a few days. Fortunately, it's work related, but you do try to take some time for yourself, which I really want to encourage that more.
Right.
But it's good. It's good to be able to just have a freedom from home. And it's not necessarily a freedom from you. It's just the fact that, when I'm home, I know that I'm going to have my little domestic duties that we share in the house. I do know. She said duty, right? And I do know that when I'm here, I tend to get my laptop and my iPad and do travel stuff because I'm here and I always have a task at hand to do. But checking out, from that responsibility is great. And then when I come back and you're like, oh my God, you're all refreshed. And believe it or not, your partner is refreshed too, in that sense of, I know I just watched my mindless TV, or you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just catching up on my animes, my other shows, or whatever I watch on, Netflix or these streaming series, or just watching games.
Housewife marathon.
That's you. Absolutely. So, so it's great to be able to have that conversation, but have that conversation with your spouse.
Freedom.
It is
freedom to be.
It's about freedom to be.
Freedom to be. Yeah.
And again, we don't. And what we tell you is we encourage mental health. We encourage physical health.
Yeah.
And growing the strength of your relationship. And all of those factors come in handy. They contribute to, I think, because we put more pieces in our lives like that, that it contributes to more success in our relationship.
Absolutely.
But there is many times that we've learned, and there's a reason we're doing those things now. It's because in previous situations, maybe this was a part of things that we missed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And and we just love we love to travel. I know when we popped back from this weekend, we're kind of like, man, we could do this more often. If we do a Friday night through a Monday morning.
Honestly, cruises are the best thing, only because I look at it from the perspective of you having everything in one place, and then don't buy the Wi-Fi package. Don't. Because it's the perfect excuse not to have a phone.
Exactly. And we took
purposely
full advantage of that.
Purposely don't buy the Wi-Fi package, because that's exactly what I did. I did not buy the Wi-Fi package purposely so that we could have that time. It was perfect.
And it was great. It was great.
Yeah.
It was absolutely great.
Absolutely.
So, and think about this. What are some ideas of some things they can do with their friends or whatever?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there's so many places. If you want to stay local, again, stay local. Go to,
I would encourage you not to stay local.
Fort Lauderdale Beach.
Don't go to Fort Lauderdale Beach.
My
Go to
God.
a different beach. Not because it's not nice.
People
it's just
are
the fact
going to think that you're tone deaf.
I want people to move away and get out of your environment that you may drive by every day.
If you want to stay local, you can go to any beach town, and especially during, low season, and have your time there. But, there are also great places like Charleston, Savannah, whatever it takes. I think, again, so long as it's an area where, you feel that you can explore, you can be, within walking distance of everything and anything, because
or
I
Uber.
think, or Uber, but okay, walking distance to any place. I think it's, again, as long as it's an experience that you haven't had before, and you are enjoying the people that you are with.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than traveling with somebody who's annoying.
Yep. Absolutely, because you can't take them out of the cabin. And I've done that before, and I said, they come back, and I said, there are some people that I would never share a cabin with again. But it's okay. Babe, it's not you, so we're good.
I was going to say,
Not you, we're good.
Could not be me, right? Okay.
So ideas you can do. You could do a short cruise, if you have that availability.
Yeah.
Guys, gals, rent an Airbnb in a city somewhere where it's kind of neutral for your friends that you all can get to, and it'll be a new experience. Because remember, the big important thing is, besides that experience of the city, is taking time away to hang out with your guys. So like when my guys get together, we play cards. We play cards and drink and just jaw jack. So that's good. So we like to try to find a place where we're all central and to do that. And honestly, that's how it happened when we went to Ireland this last time. We saw a football game come on. I texted the guys and said, we're going to a football game in Ireland. So everybody don't have to go on a plane like that, but we did.
True.
But that was the purpose of that trip.
A spa day is a perfect getaway.
Do a spa day.
Spa day, absolutely.
And do that. Do a retreat.
Things.
But get an Airbnb.
Absolutely.
You can get a nice Airbnb with pool tables, with a swimming pool, that you guys can go and just create your own getaway, because that's just your own little social club.
Yeah.
So that's what I definitely want to encourage everybody to do.
Absolutely.
So I think it's a great thing.
Before we wrap things up, why don't you guys tell us in the comments where would you like to go? What would you like to do as a guys or a girls trip? What's your idea of fun?
Yeah. You know what? Because you have your girls trip, I should set something up for a guys group.
See, now he's just trying to compete.
I'm not competing. Because trust. No, but we want be inclusive to everybody.
Absolutely.
But yes.
Should be fun.
Guys, share your ideas with us and things that you like to do. We try to bring topics to you and things that we think about and we think that you should know, because a lot of you folks may have these questions.
Absolutely.
We have, a few 100 million people in this country.
I was going to say, not all of them are following us.
No,
they should.
Well, they should. We do that, we break a record, right? But you know what? We just want to share that knowledge, spark an idea,
Absolutely.
Spark something in your life, make you go get your passport. So do us a favor. Don't keep us a little dirty secret.
No, absolutely not.
Share us, please. Share the things conversations we talk. Maybe somebody needs to listen to some of the things
When
we
you
do.
watch this podcast, make sure that you comment on the things that we ask you about, because we genuinely like to read the comments.
Yeah.
And again, you might actually give us an idea to put a trip together, and we would love that.
Absolutely, because we're here to share our loves, spread love, and just help you to get there to successfully fulfill some of your bucket list trips. If
Absolutely.
not, all of them.
Or, if you give us ideas, we can make those our bucket list trips.
Absolutely. So, hey guys, with that in mind, thank you guys for your attention. And
yeah, thanks for joining us. This is great.
Absolutely. So we want you to travel safe, travel often,
travel by day.
Bye.
Till
See you next week.
time.